There was this article that came out where science declared the movie Talk to Me is one of the scariest movies to have come out. Now, I want to talk about what I saw that the movie was about because to me, it wasn't about possession, it was more of an initiation gone wrong. The hand wasn't haunted, it was more of a portal. And when you said the words, I let you in, you weren't just talking to a ghost, but in Mia's case, she was inviting the shadow of her own grief. Spiritually, the hand is the tool of will. It's what we use to create or invoke. But this hand was severed, dismembered from divine order. So it became a talisman of disconnection. The issue is these teenagers start to treat this ritual like a party trick, but they are actually performing an unconscious initiation. It's a mock seance with no spiritual discipline, no boundaries, and no elder to guide the circle. Every talk to me was a cry for connection. But every time they said, I let you in, it was an act of energetic consent. And when you open a portal without purpose, something always walks through that may even be hungry. So Mia didn't get possessed by a demon. She was possessed by her unprocessed grief. The spirit of her mother wasn't haunting her. It was her trauma trying to be remembered. See, this is what happens when we chase the high of the spirit world without grounding in the human one. The hand became the shortcut, the counterfeit connection. The same way people chase drugs, validation, or followers instead of doing the real shadow work. In the occult, every doorway needs a guardian. The candle, the time limit, those were warnings. But when the ritual becomes entertainment, the magic becomes a mirror of addiction. This movie also gave a sense of ancestral disconnection. We've been taught to fear the unseen when our ancestors were the original mediums and the original seers. You see, Mia's mistake was trying to connect to her mother through a foreign hand instead of through her own lineage. That's what happens when we abandon our roots and play with power that isn't ours to wield. So when she lost her reflection at the end, that was more than death. That was the symbolism of erasure, a spirit with no mirror, no ancestry, no voice. So the real horror of Talk to Me wasn't the ghost, it was how easily we'll hand over our sovereignty, our consent. Every time you say talk to me, ask yourself, who are you letting in? Your ancestors, your shadow, or is it your distractions?